Now, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen anything in the Clone Wars that would make me think Bo-Katan is a protagonist. I don't trust her. I think if she's had a development, if she's evolved to a noble character, I didn't see that in the Clone Wars at all. But let's get into her scene. She has this desperate, inquiry, like saying, can you help? She's saying to Kenobi, can you help? I need this to be a joint operation between my troops and your troops and the Jedi. We need to take down Maul and free the Mandalorians. And so she says, that's me paraphrasing, but she's quite desperate to get Obi-Wan to join her. She says in a very angry kind of, it's supposed to be a passionate tone, It's supposed to be, she's just, I wish I could feel for her, but I don't. She says, Maul's influence is destroying my people. He murdered their leader, my sister. I thought she meant something to you. She's talking about Satine, her sister, of course, Obi-Wan's romantic interest. And to that I say, first of all, she was a terrorist. She was in a terroristic organization against Mandalore, who at the time were predominantly pacifists. So when Mandalorians were mostly pacifists, she wanted to bring a more war culture. Okay, I guess that's fine if that's the integrity of Mandalorian culture, but you don't commit collateral damage and cause terror, like domestic terror, to the Mandalorians. So that's what we saw with her Operation Death Watch with the leader Pre Vizsla. So, she's a former terrorist, and she had, when she's talking about her sister, like, he killed my sister. Satine, I thought she meant something to you, to Obi-Wan. That's such an insult, because first of all, not that Obi-Wan knew, but I remember, I saw Clone Wars before, where she had no problem with Pre Vizsla, the leader of Death Watch, attempt to assassinate Satine. There was no facial registry how she was processing this for Death Watch to capture Satine or kill her, or whatever the case was. So that's the first thing. Second, Kenobi was there to witness the brutal murder of Satine, not Bo-Katan. I didn't see any love Bo-Katan had for her sister. And so are we supposed to get on her side? Are we supposed to make her feel like, oh yeah, Kenobi really does need to help? I don't feel it, because she didn't care about Satine. It's plain and simple. We didn't see any progression of her character, to become from being a former terrorist to someone who is noble, someone who is a noble leader. That could have been an awesome arc, but we didn't see that trajectory. So I just don't. You don't have characters say meaningful things when it's contradicting that actual character.